Have you ever felt like your mind was your greatest enemy? One moment it pushes you toward honesty and hard work, and the next moment it tempts you with shortcuts and lies. But what if I told you, the real power of life lies in one simple truth. If you can control your mind, you can control your destiny. There was once a young man named Rohan. Rohan was like many of us, smart, ambitious, full of dreams. He wanted success, respect, and a good life for his family. But Rohan had a problem. He was easily swayed by his own mind. When his mind said, "Take it easy, sleep a little longer," he obeyed. When his mind whispered, "Just lie once, nobody will know," he gave in. When his mind tempted him, "Why work hard when shortcuts exist?" he followed. On the outside, Rohan seemed fine, but inside, he felt restless, weak, and guilty. He wanted to be better, but he didn't know how. One day, Rohan went to visit his grandfather in a small village. His grandfather was a retired school teacher, an old man with silver hair, calm eyes, and a steady voice. He lived a simple life, but everyone in the village respected him. Why? Because he was known for two things: honesty and discipline. That evening, while sitting under the banyan tree, Rohan confessed his struggle. "Grandfather," he said, "I want to be successful. I want to live a good life. But my mind, it always tricks me. Sometimes it tells me to lie. Sometimes it makes me lazy. I don't know how to fight it." His grandfather listened quietly, then smiled gently. "Rohan," he said, "your mind is like a wild horse. If you let it run wherever it wants, it will throw you into the mud. But if you learn to control it, it will take you anywhere you dream of." Rohan was puzzled. "But how do I control it, grandfather?" The old man looked into his eyes. "Through honesty and discipline. Be honest when your mind tells you to lie. Be disciplined when your mind tells you to quit. That is how you take back control." Those words sank deep into Rohan's heart. But advice is easy. Living it, that was the real challenge. The very next morning, Rohan faced his first test. His grandfather asked him to sell some vegetables in the market. Simple task, right? But when Rohan reached the market, a customer handed him extra money by mistake. For a moment, Rohan's mind whispered, "Keep it. Nobody will know. It's free profit." His heart pounded. He remembered all the times he had taken shortcuts before. But then he heard his grandfather's voice in his mind. "Be honest when your mind tells you to lie." Rohan took a deep breath and returned the extra money. The customer was surprised. He smiled and blessed Rohan, saying, "Honest young men are rare these days. You'll go far in life." That evening, when Rohan told his grandfather what happened, the old man nodded proudly. "Do you see, Rohan? Honesty isn't about others. It's about proving to yourself that you are stronger than your mind's tricks." But the test didn't end there. The next morning, Rohan's alarm rang at 5 a.m. His mind screamed, "Sleep? You're tired. Just one more hour." But again, he remembered his grandfather's words. "Be disciplined when your mind tells you to quit." So he got up. He worked in the fields. He pushed through the laziness. Day after day, Rohan practiced these two simple rules: honesty when tempted to lie, discipline when tempted to quit. At first, it was painful. His mind fought back. But slowly, he felt a change inside him. He was no longer a prisoner of his thoughts. He was the master. Years later, Rohan became a respected man in his city. People trusted him because of his honesty. They admired him because of his discipline. He achieved success not because he was the smartest, but because he had mastered the hardest battle of all, the battle within. My friends, Rohan's story carries a simple but powerful truth. Your greatest enemy is not outside. It lives inside your own head. Your mind will tempt you to lie, to quit, to take the easy road. But remember this: the moment you win over your mind, you win over life. Motivation will not always be there, but honesty and discipline, they are choices you can make every single day. So the next time your mind whispers, "It's okay to lie," choose honesty. When it says, "Skip your work, skip your habit," choose discipline. Because success is not about controlling the world around you. It is about controlling the world within you. Stay honest. Stay disciplined. And one day, you will look back and realize the real power was never outside. It was always inside your own mind.